Hey everyone, welcome to Module 4. This week, we finally actually begin writing our first essay, and I want you to think about that. I feel like it may seem a little crazy to take a writing class and not actually write anything until you're coming up on the halfway point. However, like all the things that we are doing, the pacing for our work has been thought out, and it is meant to promote helpful habits in writing. Professionals talk to students about something we call the writing process. This includes segments where you brainstorm ideas, plan what you're doing, and research, where you draft your ideas out, where you make revisions to that draft, making sure that your big ideas come through in what you're saying, and where you edit the work so all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. What I always say to my students is that by far the most important segment of the process is the one where you think and plan out what you're going to say. This is where you develop having something to say. And without that, your essay has no substance. It's pointless. There's no reason to do it without that. So putting time into that is absolutely essential. Doing it also represents the way academics like me write professionally. My current writing project has been going on for almost 2 years, and I've only just started actually writing it out. I've been doing that for like 3 months now. Now that I have the research I need and my notes in hand for what I want to do, I can actually start putting it down on paper. Well, on, electronic paper. Investing time and thinking about what you're going to do only adds to the quality of the finished product. Now, you can think about this as an extension of the old saying, measure twice, cut once, all right? Thinking and planning makes the execution of the work easier and more accurate in the end. So, we're at the stage now where we have thought and planned, and we are ready to start cutting. The work for this week is to develop a thesis for your first essay and to pair that with a draft for your introduction for that essay. Our textbook has some good resources for outlining what is expected for both thesis and introduction. I'll add some announcements on the subject too. The most important thing I can add right now is this. Note how the assignment for the intro calls it a draft. What you should expect is that as you write, despite good planning, your essay may still morph and develop in ways that you did not foresee. You should know 2 things about this. First, it is absolutely normal. As you're writing, you should still be thinking about the subject, the source text, and about what you want to say. And that means that your ideas and how you want to represent them can and should still continue to evolve. What this means, though, is that you'll need to reflect any of those changes in your intro and thesis so that the paper hangs together as a unified message. What you're doing this week is writing a thesis and an intro that will work for the paper you think you're going to write. If that paper turns out to be something slightly different, this draft will need to be adapted to show what the essay actually does. All right? That's all I'm saying. This isn't a once and done deal for writing the thesis and intro. Okay? So, as usual, if you need to talk with me about anything, if you want to run anything by me, please do get in touch with me. If you have questions, you know what to do. All right? Till next week, adios for now.